You may go to 100 treatment programs and stay in bondage. You may go to 5,000 hours of counseling and spend $100,000 on it, and you may stay in bondage. But you will not follow the leadership of the Holy Spirit and stay in bondage. It is not possible. We spend way too much time running to people when we need to go to God and ask Him, what do you want me to do in this situation? You say, well, I don't know that I can hear from God. Let me tell you something. Hearing from God is not as spooky, supernatural. It doesn't mean you're going to hear voices. It means that you have a knowing. You just get a knowing. How many of you want to feel better? Can I tell you something? If you'll listen to God, you'll start feeling better. Some of you would feel so much better if you just go to bed at night. Come on, how many of you know that you need to go to bed earlier and you just don't? Then you're going to feel bad. How many of you know that you need to drink more water than what you do, but you really prefer? Okay, so there you go. You hear from God. Don't tell me you don't know how to hear from God. Hearing from God means that you have a knowing about what you should and shouldn't do. I think that we think all this hearing from God is all this supernatural, woo, God said, and I saw angels, and no, it's just like, I need to go to bed. Go to bed. Or how about people who are incessantly late everywhere they go? Oh God, I got such a bondage in my life. I probably need to go to being late counseling. I don't know what my problem is. I just can't seem to get anywhere on time. I just need help. I need deliverance. Can you pray for me? And God has already told you 10 times. Get yourself a little better organized at night before you go to bed. Know where your shoes are. Know where your keys are. When the phone starts ringing in the morning and you've got 5 minutes to get out of the house, don't answer it. Come on, am I telling the truth? Or maybe for some of you perfectionists, you might have to leave a speck of dust somewhere when you leave. And can I tell you a secret? It'll be there when you get back. If you don't get that dude before you leave, it'll be there when you get back. And yet you let it make you late everywhere you go. Now people can't depend on you. Now you're breaking your word to people. Now you're lacking integrity. Now you feel guilty and condemned. And it wasn't because you didn't know what to do. It was because you knew what to do, but your soul didn't want to do it. You know why? Because we don't let this part of us go to that cross. Jesus said, take up your cross and follow me. That doesn't mean we have to get on that cross and die, but I've been saying it like this. I think there's a couple of sides to this thing. I can come on here and look at it like this, and I can say, man, Jesus died on that cross. But I think there's another side to this too, the side maybe that I need to get on once in a while. The side that maybe I need to let deal with me, remembering what Christ did for me when I do it, and that everything is not going to be comfortable and everything is not going to be easy, but there is a life waiting for you and a life waiting for me that we do not want to miss. Listen to me. God told me what I needed to do before I ever had a problem. Did you hear me? I believe that God shows us what we need to do ahead of time so we don't ever end up with a problem. But we keep pushing the envelope, so to speak, then we get a problem. God, I belong to you. Boy, you paid a tremendous price for me. And I've got everything I need in my spirit. I've got everything I need inside of me for a great life. I've got all these wonderful promises. Now, I want to grow in hearing from you. And you know what? As you grow in hearing from God, you're going to make some mistakes. That's part of how you learn. Sometimes you think you're hearing something from God and it's not God, and you go do some dumb thing, get yourself in trouble. But you're just like, well, God, that wasn't you. I won't do that again. Let me tell you something. The Holy Spirit cares about to me, this is the most wonderful thing about this intimate personal relationship with God, is that He cares about everything that concerns you. Everything. I'm just going to make a bold statement here, and I hope I don't make anybody mad, but if I do, I'll just tell you that I've searched my heart and I believe this. So if I'm wrong, I believe it. I'm sincerely wrong. If I'm wrong, I'm sincere about it. I believe that any person that's in bondage, if you will ask God to lead you out of it, and you will study the Word, I believe if you'll be committed to doing each step of the way what God shows you to do, I don't believe there's any way that you can stay in bondage. Now listen, you may go to 100 treatment programs and stay in bondage. You may go to 5,000 hours of counseling and spend $100,000 on it, and you may stay in bondage. But you will not follow the leadership of the Holy Spirit and stay in bondage. It is not possible. See, here's the thing you got to understand. Please listen to me. Anything that God leads you to do, He will give you the grace to do. Do you hear me? Anything God leads you to do, He will. So I didn't even have to do it. I just had to surrender. See, I just had to surrender and yield to God.